Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Aarti Chawla. You're listening to Aarti Chawla Coach, and I am a coach, a therapist, a healer, and also a content creator. Today we have a very interesting guest with us. This is Rashi Chauhan, a skilled strength trainer and fat loss coach with 25 years of experience, and she's a founder of Fit to Lift Tribe. Welcome Rashi, welcome aboard.
Thank you so much, Aarti. It's an absolute pleasure to be part of this podcast, and thank you for inviting me.
I'm so glad that you accepted the invite and you've come for this podcast. Thank you so much for coming. Today, we are going to share a very interesting topic, guys. This topic is about this small little girl who has gone through a lot of body shaming. She's gone through a lot of struggles and how she overcame all of that. And today, she's not only taken care of herself and her body, she's also helping millions of women transform themselves. So, Rashi, we would love to know about your story. What happened and how exactly you overcame?
Well, Aarti, it is not my story. Many women in India have to go through this, a girl child is known for how she looks. If you go when a girl is born, they always say, "Oh, ladki hui hai."
Hmm.
Especially in the north side, they say
Yes.
that. So,
Yes.
and if she's born, a girl child is born, and if she's not beautiful or she doesn't have, fair complexion and she's not tall enough, she's demoralized furthermore. So this is
Hmm.
a story about me. I was 13 years old, and that realization never comes till 13. You're a happy-go-lucky person. Khate ho, masti karte ho, maza karte ho. But then
Yes.
I think I turned 13th or 14, I must be, and my relatives and all started saying that, ये अब to my mother कि थोड़ा सा
Hmm.
weight put on कर लिया है, थोड़ा सा ये हो गया है. So
Hmm.
mama used to come to the kitchen and she would tell me, उनके आगे मत खाना, उनके आगे ऐसे नहीं करना, उनके आगे नहीं ऐसे करना. And then
Hmm.
it went on, it started happening that they started calling me names. They started calling me, कि आपके lips कितने मोटे हैं, आपकी nose कितनी मोटी है, तुम कितनी काली
Hmm.
हो, तुम कद्दू जैसी दिखती हो. So
Hmm.
those it may not be, bacha hai, but that those words stayed with me, and they kind of bruised my self-esteem and my power to be confident. Whenever I
Hmm.
used to go, never a girl goes and she's walking the wherever she's going, I would slouch down and underconfident, and I would always look down, never look straight and walk.
Hmm.
And that was the I my friends were there, and everybody, they were used to also call me ki you look like a football. And so that was very demeaning for me, but
Hmm.
nevertheless, being me, I would just laugh it out and say nahi nahi theek hai. Did
Hmm.
all kinds of, I have done, name the diet and I've done it, name the diet, I have done it, from
Hmm.
water diet to plant diet to dal diet to juice diet, everything I've done it in order.
Hmm.
But change tab thoda sa when it started affecting me was that when my dadi came,
Hmm.
and I had finished my college, and just finished my college, and we were in Mumbai only, and she told my father that इसके लिए लड़का देखना शुरू करो, because इससे कोई शादी नहीं करेगा.
How old were you that time, Rashi?
I think I'm turned 18 going on 19, that was the
Hmm.
time. And
Hmm.
believe me, Aarti, the first boy my father saw, he liked it, and I was married to him.
Hmm.
And the thing was that June I finished my graduation. August they started finding a boy. October I got engaged. December I got married.
Hmm. Hmm.
So I don't know. I was feeling that probably my mother will say something and say कि अभी इसको कुछ करने दो, पढ़ाई खत्म की है, काम करने दो. But
Hmm.
then in uh, the purpose was, I think they felt that it was their duty for me to get married.
Get
I
married.
say it that way. But
Hmm.
I didn't have a purpose. I
Hmm.
felt inside, probably this is why I'm being born, because I
Hmm.
don't look good. I'm not confident. That's why my parents are kind of marrying me off.
Marrying me, yeah.
That is the feeling I had, that
Hmm.
underconfidence was there
Hmm.
throughout. The
Hmm.
sadness was there, that irritability was there, but I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Yeah. And mental health wasn't a thing that time, We didn't
No,
know there's something called mental health, there's something called body shaming, bullying. And let me go back a little to when you were 12, 13-year-old child, Rashi. How did you feel when all of this bullying was happening around you? Did you realize that there's something wrong that's happening to you? Or you were just like, okay, part and parcel of my life because I'm
yeah,
fat, part
yeah,
and parcel.
part and parcel. Mom used to tell me yoga karo, and my comparison was there. There were many other my sisters and all. They were gorgeous looking. So I was
Hmm.
like, I was always compared to them. And I
Hmm.
was a very average looking girl, very, very average looking girl and short and stout. And खाने का बड़ा शौक था. तो खाना नहीं, because I had to lose weight. So food was also, I mean, like, what is all this happening? दुख
Hmm.
लगता था. There was times, when I used to, uh, I had belly fat. So I used to go and tie a belt and all to hide my stomach, and all those things were
Hmm.
there. But never
Hmm.
realized that, you know, that time I didn't know this will kind of take away the self-confidence, self-worth, and
Yes.
that the body it I in fact I didn't know this was called body shaming also.
Body shape. Exactly. There was no awareness. There was not much of an awareness. So tell us, Rashi, what was that one point where, it hit you that, okay, I am losing my confidence and I am not who I should be. So any one particular incidence when you felt that this is not me or I'm not being treated the way I should be treated?
See, all these episodes were happening and everything. Inside my mind, I didn't like to be called as a girl child.
Oh, okay.
I
Hmm.
wasn't, because girls are treated in a different way, especially in the north. You will say, "ये लड़की है, इसको ठीक है, इसको घर में बैठा लो ये."
Hmm.
That
Hmm.
was when I got married, and I went. Of course, I got married very early. But when I started interacting with the naval community, I got married to a naval officer. So the naval
Hmm.
community and everything, I started seeing how girls are getting dressed. Their opinion is counted. They're taking charge of the entire family and everything. And here I
Hmm.
was told that you're not good enough. Anything I would do, तुमको नहीं आता, तुमको नहीं आता.
Hmm.
I didn't want, I remember I didn't want my children to be that way.
Yes. Yes.
The change happened to me when I gave birth to my daughter.
Exactly. Hmm. Hmm.
And I wanted a daughter to prove to everybody that girls are not like this.
Hmm. Hmm. What else was going on in your mind, Rashi? If you can just share us a brief, landscape of what was happening in your head. What did you think? What did you feel? What was happening in your head?
Uh, Aarti, seriously, I wasn't aware that inner child is there. The
Hmm.
खाने को नहीं मिलना, comparison होना बच्चे के साथ. Small things were happening.
Hmm.
दादी माँ would say that, इसको पतला करो, इसको ये
Hmm.
करो,
Hmm.
इसका. And I remember, I used to go back to my mom and I would say, Mama, क्यों ऐसे बात करती हैं? Why is Dadi talking like this? Why
Hmm.
Dadis? And till date, I have that grudge. टिल डेट आई हैव दैट, मेरे को क्यों ऐसे किया उन्होंने मेरे
Hmm.
साथ ऐसा क्यों किया, मेरी
Hmm.
हो जाती शादी, ऐसे नहीं है कि मैं इतनी खराब हूँ. ये ग्रज है. वेन एवर आई मीट माई मदर
Yeah.
आई से, वो दादी ने किया है, दादी ने किया है. वो
Yeah.
ग्रज रहता है. दैट वाज द चेंज, दैट व्हाई माय दादी हैज सेड दैट. And that
Hmm.
comparison, small comparison of that education. I was okay, I was not very, very intelligent, but my
Hmm.
comparison was done to the other cousins who were doctors
Yeah.
and who are engineers, that they have become something, they have accomplished something. You're not
Hmm.
good enough, you can't do this, you do not know how to do this.
Hmm.
So that small things of body shaming, low confidence, you can't do it, you will not be able to do it, whatever you do, you are doing it wrong. All that amalgamation of all such things
Got
what
it.
made me realize that I'm zero.
Hmm. So, further to this whole episode of, I am not good enough, and being the comparison with other cousins and all of that. How do you think that has affected you as you grew up? do you feel that has put some that has manifested in your life in some way or the other?
Yeah, yeah. So my father wanted
Since
me to
we've,
be a
oh, sorry,
doctor.
sorry, I've cut you short. I've interrupted you. Since we've spoken about inner child and how, there was this 13-year-old child in you who felt compared and not good enough. How do you think that child has manifested things in your life as you grew up as a mother, as a wife?
Uh, uh, See, I didn't know the power of manifestation, but I wanted to do different. I wanted to see we people, we don't find validation from other people. We only find
Mm.
validation from our loved ones.
Yes.
Sadly, this is the truth. Wherever
Yes.
you want to do something or you've done something, you don't want
Mm.
Aarti to know about it. You want your mother to know about it. And she says, Shabash, Shabash, बच्चे बहुत अच्छा किया आपने, or very good
Ah.
बच्चा,
Ah.
which is not correct. In the
Mm.
sense, everybody around are there to validate your goodness.
Mm.
Parents are there, they can also, as you said in one of your things, parents too can go wrong. It's
Mm.
okay.
Mm.
So that kind of a knowledge, that kind of an acceptance, okay, if my good friend is telling me that I am good, I am nice, I have done this, I should believe that.
Mm.
But as I said, that comparison was always there, that my father wanted me to become a doctor, and I was not so good in studies. I didn't take science, I took commerce. And the thing was there that I've not made him happy. I've not made him happy. And then, of
Mm.
course, body shaming was there and everything. So I wanted to prove to them that
Mm.
I can also do something. And probably that is the reason why I've come to this line of fitness. It has got something to do with medical, right?
Hmm. So if not a doctor, maybe you are helping people to be fit. A doctor also helps
Yes.
people to be fit, right? But that's the cure.
Doctor
You are
gives,
doing the
yeah,
prevention. Yeah.
yeah, doctor gives medicines to cure the
Sure.
illness. We
Yeah.
trying to work out,
Prevent it. Yeah.
prevent it. Yeah, yeah,
Awesome. Awesome.
yeah.
Great. That's amazing.
Yeah.
So should we
So,
call you Dr. Rashi Chauhan?
study wise, I'm sorry, probably experience wise, you can.
Experience is all that matters today. But yeah, just
Mm,
that's just on the lighter note. So,
yeah.
um, Rashi, coming back to the child and whatever you've been through in the childhood, is it okay to say that in order for this 13-year-old child to achieve that validation, to get that validation of parents, you became an adult who wanted to prove herself, and in order to prove yourself you did all these studies and you became a coach and all of that, right? So
Yes.
this is how this I want to share with my audience. This is what we speak about, the inner child who's always been looked down upon, the as if in the childhood you are not being accepted the way you are. Either you are too fat, too thin, too black, too white, too short, too tall. All of these labels as such really impact the mentality of the child, and as you grow up you want to prove yourself that I am also valuable, and I also want to do
Lovable.
something. Yeah.
Lovable.
Yeah, lovable, valuable, and like I am accepted the way I am. I should be
Yeah,
accepted the
yeah.
way I am, right? So, do you think that's impacted you in any negative manner also, Rashi? Of course, that's helped you in your career. You've become a coach and all of that. Do you think it's taken a toll on your mental health also, in a way?
Yes, of course. Yes, of course, because that validation is so very important. How do the struggle is there. I have to prove a point. That
Hmm.
struggle is there. How should I do it? A girl who's married at the age of 19,
Hmm.
she's not financially independent. She doesn't know what to do. Education part, she's just done a graduation. How will she make herself known?
Hmm. So there's a lot
And
of
if
pressure.
Yeah, and if you, God forbid, if you're married to a wrong person who's not being supportive, then
Hmm.
where do you go? I was
Hmm.
lucky that, okay, fine, I got married to a person who helped me out in each and every way.
Hmm.
Okay, you
Yes.
want to do this, you want to do that, go for it. And my naval community, the ladies, everybody were phenomenal. I've learned so much from them. In fact, I
Hmm.
started exercising with them. There are 2 3 friends of mine, they used to push me, let's go here, let's go there. And that's how I started, finding change in my body, which gave me confidence.
Awesome. Yes, yes. So thankfully you had a lot of support, and you had that kind of people around you who were, your tribe, and who helped you and who motivated you. And but of course, I mean, it is a lot of mental pressure in order to prove yourself, right? So had you
Mhm.
not become a coach, Rashi, what would you be doing today?
So I have two passions. I cook very well too, because
Okay.
that's what another thing which I have loved doing it for my loved ones.
Awesome.
Again, my husband loves eating. So again, to show that become the
Yeah.
good person, or to show that I'm the best in it, I started cooking. But I
Wow.
realized that my passion was exercising and teaching people rather than cooking. I love to cook for my loved ones. You tell
Hmm.
me to do
Not
it
as a
as a
business.
business, I
Yeah.
can't do it. But
Yes.
if you tell me to cook for somebody, if my son has come or if my friends are coming, I will
Uh,
throw an extravagant party for them. But if you tell me as a profession, I will not be able to do it. And then I
Wonderful.
realized I loved music and like dance, all these things. I love dancing. I was not allowed to dance. That is
Hmm.
not good for you. That will
Hmm.
not take you anywhere.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
I think inside me, Aarti, is I wanted to see my daughter. So I always, which is wrong,
Hmm.
your daughter cannot live your dreams.
Your dreams and your life. Yeah.
Correct. I know this is wrong, but
Hmm.
I wanted that Rashi to excel in each and every way. What
Hmm.
I was stopped, I let my daughter do. Which
Hmm.
is, I mean, I put a lot of pressure there. That's how I learned that this is also needs to be stopped. That is her life. You're not
Correct.
going to make a second Rashi happening there in
Hmm.
in the negative way.
Absolutely. But we learn from our mistakes, Rashi. I think we don't know, we don't have a manual of parenting. We don't have a manual of relationships. So, we all learn from our mistakes and we all evolve. So, I
Yes,
mean,
yes,
you'd
yes,
probably tried your best at that time, whatever
yes,
was in
yes.
your
But
capacity.
the
Yeah.
changing phase happened when I wanted a next Rashi should not be there seeing my daughter. That was the main change which changed me, that I don't want my daughter Shreya to become Rashi. Being
Amazing.
from the north side and being from the community where I am coming from, I didn't
Got.
want that. Because if
Hmm.
you go back there now, also when you go back, people are talking the same thing.
Hmm. Yeah, of course. I mean, people around us, their thoughts, their thinking, their mentality impacts us a lot. And thankfully, you had a clan, you had people around you who could, support you. So, who do you think is your biggest supporter? Like, what do you think your life would not have been the same if that person would not be in your
My
life?
daughter, my children,
Uh,
my children, you won't believe, they are there to tell me each and everything. Even for today, if I'm doing something wrong, if I put something wrong content, she'll give me a call, or my son will give me a call, take it out, it's not looking nice. Or back then also, they've been my
hmm.
pillar of strength in
Hmm.
each and every way. And I want to do, and I want to excel for them.
Amazing. Great. That's so nice. And so what do you think is the biggest mistake that you have done as you were growing up?
uh not standing up for myself.
Hmm.
The
Hmm.
biggest thing was, you said, no, we are the people pleaser.
Yes.
So taking it, yes, yes, I will do it, I will do it. You take it one time, you take it, it is the other person's mistake. If you take it second time, you say the other. But third time, when the person, if I say yes, it is my mistake because I'm accepting it.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
I didn't stand up for myself that time to say that I can't do it, I will not do it, I'm different, because I had no knowledge about it.
So yeah, that's what I was coming up to, Rashi. There are two things. One is that you should stand for yourself and you don't take a stand. Second is you
Mhm.
don't even know what to do. I mean, this is a part and parcel of our life. We don't know whether I'm bullied or this is how it is. This is how it should be. And you start doubting your own self. हाँ वो बोल रही है I don't look good. मेरा face ऐसा, मेरा नाक ऐसा, मेरा lips ऐसा, तो शायद मैं ऐसे ही हूँ. Right?
Exactly.
So
Subconsciously, I believed that I was the most ugliest person.
Hmm.
मुझसे कुछ नहीं हो पाएगा,
Hmm.
मुझको कोई भी काम दिया जाएगा, I cannot do it.
Hmm.
But now, after a very, very long time, when people talk to me and I know, they're like, तुमसे क्या नहीं हो पाएगा? You have two amazing children. You've sent them, both of them abroad, and they're studying and they're doing every phenomenally well. तुमसे क्या नहीं
Hmm.
हो पाएगा?
Hmm. Got it. So what would you like to tell your 13-year-old today, Rashi? If at all you get a chance to meet her, what would you like to tell her?
Stand up for yourself. Stand up
Hmm.
for yourself. If
Hmm.
you can do it at age of 50, you could have done it at the age of 13 too.
Yes. Yes. Amazing.
If I
Amazing.
would have stood up at the age of 13, or probably if that awareness was there, this Rashi
Hmm.
would have been a different Rashi.
Yeah, actually, awareness is the key. Since we are not aware, we are even, not, we are not even aware of the body shaming and the bullying that's happening. And we are just taking it on the face value. Okay, she's saying like that. That's maybe because I am like that. So the main reason is that we are not even aware. And I'm so glad that generation today and the generation to come will be aware, and that's what is my motto through this podcast, through this interview, to spread this awareness that if you feel that you're not being accepted the way you are, maybe you're at the wrong place or you're with wrong people. So
So
take a
true.
stand up for yourself, and take charge of your life. You cannot be always living depending on other people's validation. You have to be strong enough, love yourself enough, so that you can love yourself, so that others can also love you, right? So taking a charge in your life and then designing your destiny is very, very important. And I'm so glad, Rashi, that you've done that. I mean, no regrets, I hope. Even if
No,
you
no.
could not do it at the age of
No,
18 when
no.
you got married early.
Yeah, so that realization came, and the realization is very, very important. And the
Yeah,
best part of this generation is they ask that, okay, I need help. I
yeah,
need to go seek a counselor. I need to do this. And the parents are
absolutely.
very supportive. Our generation, people didn't know about it. So we
Hmm.
weren't that help wasn't there.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
That is also very, very important.
Very important. That's what I'm saying. Awareness is the key. And today,
Mm.
thankfully, through social media, through such podcasts and such talks, it's so this is a small endeavor to spread such awareness. And there are still many families, there are still many parents who expect their children to behave in a certain way, and the children may not be validated the way they want. So Rashi, we are thankful and fortunate enough that we have overcome all of this, and we are parents that give space to our children to be their authentic self. But let me tell you, there are still children who are not getting that kind of support from their parents, and the parents
Yes.
still don't understand the value of mental health, the trauma of body shaming, or the trauma of being bullied by others. So yeah, we are fortunate and thankful enough that we have access to this awareness, we have access to this knowledge, and we are able to implement also in our life, right?
Amazing.
So
Yes,
one
yes,
last
yes.
question, Rashi, apart from exercise and all the fitness work that you did, what else helped you to overcome this challenge? What else did you do?
Um, See, fitness was, of course, there, but then making friends as such, that
uh,
community was very, very important. So I
yeah.
got married to a naval community and started making friends, started
Mm,
knowing, gaining knowledge. When you meet people, you learn more, and you're
mm,
acceptable. You're with an open mind. You're ready to
mm,
receive and change yourself. That is very, very important. If you
mm,
know where you're lacking, and you recognize it, you're ready for a change too. You should be ready for the change too. Only
absolutely.
then the change happens.
Mm,
So my community, my friends, they used to, we used to sit, we used to talk. We ladies, we forget that girlfriends going out, we are so restricted to family, 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 that we do not take out time for ourselves.
absolutely.
So when you
Absolutely.
start having, these small, small kind of your talks, your friend talks, and you're going out and you're traveling the world, the awareness comes. All of these things make so much of a difference to you. and you in
Mm.
your entire outlook, the way you think, start seeing things.
Absolutely. So I conclude two things from this, apart from the exercising bit that you've already shared with us. One is being with people who accept you, being
Wholeheartedly.
non-judgmental. Yeah, wholeheartedly and without any judgment. So being in a space of non-judgmental people really,
Mm.
help us to come out of it. And second is accepting yourself and loving yourself, taking out time for yourself, pursuing your hobbies, making friends, going out. So in a way, that's a way of self-love,
That's
right?
very important for your mental growth, mental
Mental
health.
growth. Absolutely,
And
absolutely.
only if your mental health is good, if your mental health is, you're loving yourself, will you shower love to other people.
Yes. So it's vice versa also. Only if you have a community, you have people who accept you and who are non-judgmental, you feel loved and then you give it back. So in a way, it's kind of a cycle, you take, feel accepted, then you give back. Yeah. And then
Yes,
then you
yes.
have a lot in you to give back. So this reminds me of the saying, it said that you should fill your cup first and only then you can give others the love.
Others, yeah,
Yeah.
the love. Very
So
true.
fill
Very,
your cup.
yeah.
Absolutely. So a very important point, and here I would like to tell our audience to fill your cup, guys. I mean, unless you have all in you, you will not be able to give it to others. So first you need
Correct.
to felt that love. You need to love yourself. You need to prioritize yourself, take care of your mental health, take care of your physical health, and only then you will be able to do things for your family, for your friends, for your children. It's very
Children.
important.
Yes, yes, yes. Because whatever said and done, the legacy has to move on, right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah. So,
Amazing talking to you, Rashi. So I would also like our audience to know now how you're helping other people, since you are a coach and you have come with 25 years of experience. How do you help women, and what kind of transformation do they get?
uh, basically, I'm on a mission to teach women about self-worth. When you
Hmm.
start having that self-care and self-worth, only then will the confidence come. So mentally, if you change yourself, only then it's physically you can make a difference.
Yes, yes. Mindset. So basically the
Yes,
mind.
mindset. Everything has got to do with the mindset. The more
Mm,
better your mindset is, the more better your discipline will be, the more better you will start seeing changes in yourself, in your body. The confidence will go up. So your self-worth and your confidence comes only with the mindset. If you have
mm,
that intention, you will be able to do it. So in my program, I tell women to start, taking care of themselves, because I've met so many women, they only believe in sacrificing. मेरे को यहाँ
mm.
करना है, मेरे को ये करना है, मेरे को टाइम नहीं है, मेरे को ये नहीं है, मेरे को वो नहीं है. So I ask them 24 hours में आपके पास कोई टाइम नहीं है, आधा घंटा भी नहीं है. अगर आप अपने लिए नहीं करोगे तो फिर दूसरों के लिए तो बिल्कुल ही नहीं कर सकते हो.
नहीं
You'll be
कर
doing it
सकते.
half-heartedly.
Hmm. Amazing. So I love the fact how you have focused more on mindset in order to be fit, whether it is losing weight or being fit or having stamina or strength and all of that. So mindset is the first step.
Everything
Then
else will
comes the
fall
end.
in place. Yes,
Yeah.
everything else will fall in. If that intention is there that I want to change myself, do you think anything can stop you?
Hmm. Amazing, amazing. So with this, I would also like to tell our audience that she has a beautiful cause and she helps other people. And you can always go in the description and find her link, join her for her free webinar, and you'll come to know what amazing work she is doing. Would you like to share a little bit more about it, Rashi?
Yeah, so I'm having these classes, running classes where I conduct, changing your, see, the transformation happens very slowly. So we have a
Hmm.
3-month course and probably 6 months course and 9-month course. You come
Hmm.
and we take care of your aches and pains. We talk to you, we become accountable to you. We kind of see what you're eating, because everybody knows how to do exercises, where to go for exercises. The entire YouTube is full of exercises,
Absolutely.
but that discipline is not there. So when
Hmm.
you stand in front of me and take that energy and start working out, that is where the magic happens. And that is where you start seeing changes. When you are accountable to somebody and say, yes, I'm doing this, I will be doing this, I will be eating clean, I will be exercising, then the change starts happening in your body. So we have a beautiful course. We have a beautiful classes running Monday, Wednesday, Friday, live workouts. And then, of course, we give the recordings and we take care of your diet, nutrition, and above all, we are accountable that, how we are doing it. Every week, you need to send us a pictures of whether you're exercising or not exercising. So all of that. And personally, I interact with people. Where are they lacking? What aches and pains they are having? What are the drawbacks? One of my student was, very physically fit and all, but
Hmm.
not happy. She's never happy. She would just, I after my session, I tell them to give me a thumbs up. She would just go like this. So on one, I came to know that, what should I do this for? I'm
Hmm.
told that I have PCOD, but why should I do it? I say, you're doing it for yourself, nobody else. So next
Hmm.
time you show me a good thumbs up smile. So so that, yeah, Aarti, thank
Hmm.
you for kind of telling. This is
Amazing
the first
journey.
time I've kind of opened up to anybody, so thank you.
Thank you so much for coming, and thank you so much for sharing about you, about your life, your work that you do, amazing work that you do. Thank you so much for coming. And I will again request my audience to go in the description and find the link to her courses and her webinars, and follow her on Instagram, follow her on other social media networks, and also join her for the free webinar, and join her for the course if you like. Thank you so much, Rashi, for
Thank
the
you.
work that you're
Thank you.
doing, and for coming today and sharing a lot of wisdom with us today.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so very much.
Thank you.
And
Pleasure.
yeah.
Pleasure.
And we will see you in the next episode. Thank you so much for joining, and take care. Bye bye.